Hey guys, and welcome to another witchcraft video. Today we are going to be making an anti-bad vibe spell, perfume slash spray. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and the only thing that was stopping me was I didn't have a little tiny spray bottle. But last night I did a Target run and I finally remembered to go to the travel section and get this. This was 99 cents. The ingredients you're going to need for this anti-bad vibe spray is lavender, rosemary, of course that little tiny spray bottle, an incense burner to cleanse all of your stuff. I am specifically using jasmine, a lighter, matches, whatever to light said incense. Whatever crystals or gems you are into. For this, I am going to be using amethyst, and I have it in the form of these tiny little gemstones. I will link these below. They are on my Amazon storefront in like my witchery section. The spell that I'm technically following does not call for this, but I am also going to be using black salt. You also may or may not need moon water. I do not have any fresh on hand, but what I'm going to be doing is after I do the spell, I'm going to leave this outside to sit under the moon with water in it, so it will end up being moon water regardless of what's to come of it. So there really is no specificness to this spell. I am sort of following two different things at once. I'm following one, a Pinterest infographic, and I'm also following some people that I've seen on TikTok. I'm just gonna go with my own gut, what I feel, what I find necessary, and if you guys want to follow along and you happen to have all these ingredients, perfect, let's do it together. First things first, like any spell, we are going to cleanse our ingredients. So let's go ahead and light this jasmine incense. Now in some of my spells, you guys won't see me doing this. Just know I either do it off camera or I cleanse in a different way. Sometimes I just like chant around, sometimes I just light a candle, or if I had a candle already burning during the day, then I just kind of like leave it at that. And if you guys want to see like an altar tour, I have so many of them on my channel. I switch these up throughout all the seasons. Now that we're all cleansed, I forgot an ingredient and I just realized it right now. I'm also going to be using rosemary oil in here on top of the actual rosemary. So if you have like lavender oil or lemon balm or anything that you like really would like to put in there, detracts negativity, definitely I would say go ahead and fill this to the nines with what you feel. So we're just going to take our rosemary oil and put just like a full droplet of it in there. You could do as many drops as you want, as little drops as you want. If you have like a lucky number, I would say even count to that. So you know what, let's do that. I'm gonna do 16 droplets of rosemary oil. Listen, magic is what you make of it, and if you learn anything at all ever from my channel, it's that I kind of just make shit up on the fly, and you should too, because as long as it like feels good to you and it like makes sense in your head in that moment, there's no need to question it. Go ahead and put in the regular rosemary, about a teaspoonful into the jar. If you have a funnel, feel free to use that. I just literally like to live my life in chaos. Now some lavender, my amethyst, and sprinkle some, just gonna like, and then I'm gonna take the black salt and also go ahead and put some in there for protection too. The spell that I'm sort of imitating goes ahead and puts moon water. They put half moon water, half witch hazel. At this point right now, I gave my witch hazel to my boyfriend, so I don't have it here at my house. Sounds silly, but I have toner. So if you wanted to use witch hazel, but you don't have witch hazel, look no further than your skincare drawer. You definitely have some sort of witch hazel-ish ingredient in there. So I think I'm gonna do like one pump of that and then the rest of water. This is kind of gonna be my replacement for witch hazel because it makes sense to me, and it also says my name, and it feels like a little potion because it says Bianca's Glow Tonic. All right, 3 for good luck. This little concoction in here now, kind of marinating, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill this rest of this with water, and I'll be right back. So if you noticed, everything's sort of separating with the water, which is kind of cool to like watch and see play out. So the black salt is obviously probably going to dissolve, as well as the crystals are sunk into the bottom, whereas all the herbs have risen to the top. So I'm gonna go and put in my pump. And I'm just gonna shake it up, and as I'm shaking this up, I'm really thinking about how I want this to ward off negativity. I want this to be anti-bad vibes, and as corny and I guess as cringy as that might sound, you know, if you want to carry this around, if you want to leave this in your car, leave this in your pocketbook, like, you can absolutely just spray around you whenever you feel a little bit of anxiety. It's sort of this like haven of, fuck that, I have an anti-bad vibe spell jar, like, on me right now. Do not drink this. This is not tea. This is not a potion. If you wanted to make a anti-bad vibe tea, we can talk about that in another video, and we could do like little potions together of things that you can drink and do, kind of chant over to make your anxieties of the day sort of fade away. And if you wanted to use this as a face spray without the rosemary oil, so tonight I'm going to leave this outside to marinate in the sun, so this also becomes moon water. If you don't care about arts and crafts, you can end this video. Please subscribe. But if you care about arts and crafts, let's keep it going. Now, I have all of these stickers and they all kind of say something different. Your happy passerby all knows, my distressed there is no place hides. And forever has no end, in love folly is always sweet. And lastly, still with a fluttering heart. You can't just use this anti-bad vibe spray if, like, you're being a bitch. I think it's kind of funny to think of life that way, though. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be a bitch and then I'm just gonna spray my anti-bad vibe spell. Like, don't do that. It's really funny. It's actually quite funny. I'd probably do that once. This is more if you kind of are feeling a sense of sun coming on, dude. If you stuck around for the arts and crafts section, this is how it turned out. This is my anti-bad vibe spray. And I think it's really cute. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and casting spells with me. Enjoyed this video. I do have an entire witchcraft playlist called Witchery. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and I really hope that you're liking the witchy videos. I'm gonna continue making spells into the fall season, and I hope that you're into that. So please let me know in the comments if you want a specific spell also. I would love to kind of like do it together and figure it out. With that, I will see you in my next video. Bye!